Alrighty, everybody, Wenzeltron here again, and we're gonna do another Tassadar video. I just did one going over his changes, and I really didn't think too much about what to do. But now, I've kind of put a little bit more thought into Tassadar, and with the recent changes in general, it makes him more of an auto-attack hero. With the buffs and the changes to the lifesteal, just make him that much more, more difficult to deal with when you built into the auto attack, and then coupling that with the force wall because of the passive slow increase on your distortion beam, which is your auto attack. Let me see, does it tell you what the auto, there it is. So you get a slow that is 25% from his auto attacks, which is like a laser beam. So I think this build is really strong, and you actually can kind of take a talent that I would never recommend previously, which is Prismatic Link. As well, to become this like really crazy auto attack assassin. I tried this build yesterday on stream, which was Sunday, and at the time of this recording at least, and it was really fun. I find it really cool because by being able to auto attack and then heal yourself, you provide this utility to your team that slows them down. This is similar to that of Arthas, but Arthas is easier to put off because it's an AoE, whereas this one is a single target. But either way, Tassadar is really strong because of the way he works in general. Like, he gives you all of that passive shielding, and especially if your team is auto-attacky, or at least you have one or two targets, it works really well. So we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. So thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you in game in a second here. So we've landed on my absolute favorite map in this game, Tomb of the Spider Queen. This is going to be fun. We have double support, we have a Greymane, we have a Valeera, and a Murky. So, like, we have a very annoying comp. We can blow up basically anyone on their team except for Zul probably, but even if he has his bone shield down, we're basically okay. So level 1, we go Templar's Will. So this is a quest. Attacking heroes restores 8 mana per second, and then after spending 30 seconds attacking heroes, the damage of your auto attack is increased by 150, and then after 60 seconds, the range of your auto attack is increased by 1. So it's very strong. It's a very strong talent, and it synergizes with every one of the other auto attack talents that you get into the late game. So I think it works out super well. So their team has a Li Ming. So basically what I'll be doing is probably preemptively putting a shield on Mr. Greymane when he goes in, like so that when they try to blow him up, it doesn't happen. Slowing Zul because he's the easiest target to apply this, putting a shield on Uther. Li Ming has good skill shots going on. Valeera is there. We could probably do something here. Already 6 seconds on my auto attack. I'm gonna go bottom. First, giving that Uther shield. So they have an Abathur, so that's probably who's bottom lane. Yeah, Sylvanas is top. Me sticking with Greymane is probably the best bet on our team. We can rotate though, no big deal. And as you can see, we're kind of just able to rotate really quickly. Oh no, I want to tag Zul. There we go. Make him Murky invincible. Give him shields. Okay. So this is not really the most interactive play. But you're just able to support your team a lot. I've already done, let's see, 3,000 shielding. And then going lifesteal at the next level. So what you can do too is you do lifesteal yourself as well. So you do get the extra advantage of doing a considerable amount of self-healing if you still choose to use the ability in that manner. Uther needs to be careful though. Ow. He's gonna hit Sippy Cup, top off my manas. Greymane is doing Greymane things in the bot lane. I just ate all of that damage, but it was absorbed by the shield from some quick reflexes there. Ow. And there we go. That's a kill on a Lucio, just because of that passive slowing that I get from focusing on the autos. This build is also pretty good against tanks. Can I get this? No. If I had my trait up, I could have probably killed her. Just to get that extra vision. Get that regen globe and then head mid lane. And then part of, I think, what caused these changes is the regen globe talent changes, because it no longer gives you the ability to... Oh, I'm not going to go back yet. I'm still really good on mana. There's Li Ming in the bush. Because you don't get the infinite shields, is what I was trying to say before. Infinite shields are very, very strong. Attacking Zool, since he's the slowest enemy on their team. Uther needs to be careful. Do not want to get spread by the dagger there. They have 42 right now. This level range, you go resonation, resonation. So this, when you put your W down, enemies are affected by 50% more of your AoE, which is really strong. Or from your passive slow, which is really, really good. So it's a 70% slow. Yeah, that's crazy. A 70% slow at level 7. Jeez. And I already got halfway to this, so my distortion beam does 50% more damage now. Which means auto attack damage is now 49 damage at level 7. And as you can see, that's how much Lucio gets slowed just by me. I should not waste my AoE like that on just a choke point when we don't really need it. We should turn in more. Alright, we get the first turn of the game. We have a slight level advantage on the enemy team. Going to rotate up to Murky here. Put down the slow. And just auto attack away. Definitely going to go Force Wall here. Even though majority of people do go Archon right now. I think Force Wall has a place with this build especially. And this Force Wall is really good in general in my opinion. I've always had more fun with Force Wall. Even though Twilight Archon is a lot of fun. Going for Lucio, now switching to Zool, and there's going to be a dead Zool with that Valir showing up. Force Wall is being taken. We're now a level up on the enemy team. And as you can see, I'm pretty mana efficient too. So it's working out. Boop. Nice. So, and then also for just more information, we tried this comp, or this style of comp, with a Stitches combo. So you do a Stitches with some follow-up stun, and then you go like a KT or a Tyrande even, and then you just control the battlefield by Force Walls and whoever you pick out. It was a really fun build. And I can use my invulnerability to get away from a Zool like that. We just lost a Murky though. I'm gonna just top off my mana, and then let's go bottom. Ooh. A little bit of a miscommunication there. I'm silenced right now. Messed up the Uther's Divine Storm, which is unfortunate. Just getting away from that. Do not want to die for no reason. I'm wondering, does it give me mana back at all times? Heroes only. Okay. Alright, well, there was really no way we were gonna not have that happen at some point. What? Where you going, Slug? Zula's here. He probably has Poison Nova. There it is. Poison Nova is out. But we were able to be far enough away from it that it did not matter. Gul'dan, or not Gul'dan, Greymane has completed his cocktail quest, so we're doing things. We're making it work here. So at this level range, I'm gonna go for the cooldown. Normally you go nullification, but they don't really have like that big damage. I'm gonna be in their face the whole time, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. There's a force wall for us, and the lead main gets exploded with the Greymane follow up. I'm almost about to complete my level 1 quest. Lucio has fallen, and now we can rotate up to Zul. Unless... No, that was a copy. The auto attack is annoying when it doesn't attack the right target. Level 1 has been completed, so now my range is 7.5. Alright. And I'm doing 20,000 damage, which is just under Greymane's damage right now. That's kind of good. Kind of crazy. We have more than enough to turn in. I like what our... Back out. Oh, I have 23. I didn't even realize how many I had on me. It's like, why are they trying to kill me so much? Oops. Alright, so we got the second turn in, rotating down to the bot lane. Run away from Zul. I removed his lockdown pretty easily there. He missed his shield, and we're just gonna auto attack him. There you go. That's what's up right there. Super strong. Still in the lead. Hey, there's a force wall there now. So we're gonna go percentage health damage. Otherwise, I would go the physical armor, phase disruption. But I want to try this focus beam. While your oracle is active, you get more percentage health damage. So we'll try it. I think this might work out pretty well, honestly. Because with the lifesteal synergizing with that, and then everything else, it might actually be pretty strong. Give Uther a shield so he can heal a little bit better. Push in with Murky, and we got this fort pretty easy, probably. Murky and Greymane were positioning for the rotate, which would have been nice had the enemy team actually done that. So I have 30 gems. I'm going to turn them in because we have enough for another tribute. Starting to snowball this game a little bit. They're up top. Eight mana per second. That's pretty good because my basically doubles your mana regen is. Poor Zool. Didn't know where to go. Zool's not very strong right now, I don't think. His mobility is just too low. He's good for soaking lanes that you can quickly rotate like this map, but for the most part, he just doesn't. He doesn't provide enough utility for the team to be useful. A singular lockdown. I think the enemy team is kind of giving up a little bit. Kind of giving up. They're just really afraid. They're trying to get 16. But it's really just not working for them. So they poked this one down. Murky did murky things though up in the top lane. With Uther, gonna head up top. Hopefully we can bait out a few kills. Get a force ball going. Maybe. No. Not at all. Abathur's bot lane though. Lucio has fallen. There we go. We made that work. And we only lost Greymane and Uther, but Uther provides so much supporting after he falls that it's okay. I did, I don't know, let's see, 26,000? I'm not doing bad. Definitely not the best Tassadar player. But we almost have enough for another tribute. Going middle, keep the soak going. Overall, the extra shielding is basically just supplementing our team. Yeah, I agree with what Greymane's saying. Percentage health, let's see how much this does. Not bad. Ooh. Shield on Valera there, so she doesn't take as much damage. We're gonna go Prismatic Link. Ow. No, no, no. Sylvanas turned on me. That was bad on my part. 30,000 hero damage, though. Not terrible. Not terrible for a support. I like this. I really, really like this, actually. It's nice to have these aggressive builds. And honestly, a build that was pretty terrible initially. I've done 100,000 siege damage too, which is really, really good. Greymane's doing fantastic. What did he go? Full cocktail for the most part. At least the first three. Murky's got a good plan with the Murloc egg in the bot lane. They're really going after this Murky. Oh my god. Li Ming is completely out of me. That's hilarious. No, Greymane, get out! Oh man, we died. Or I died, so I lost a whole bunch of gems. I didn't even realize that. It's pretty bad on my part. Li Ming is pretty low. Oh, that's not even the real Li Ming. There's a dead Lucio, thank God. So, like, the problem that they're doing there is that they just use their alt to disengage when they should have used it as an engage, which made their life way more difficult. I'm surprised Uther didn't go for the Burning Rage talent at level 7. This map is really good for that. And so now, oops, I pressed the wrong button. My auto attack is doing 86 per second. Abathur is slugging his way around. We should just get enough to turn in. And what's our damage up? 31,000. So Valeera is starting to catch up. Hey, Zool. What's up, buddy? Oh yeah. Not bad. So I have 2 dead right now. Zool is dead, so one of their T-pushers is dead, and then the Sylvanas is actually right here. Oh, she had blink. Giving a shield to Valeera just for preemptive purposes. I'm already bouncing my auto attack around so I can get slows on the perk targets. It's actually kind of neat. Ooh, that was a good wailing arrow. We were grouped up pretty badly for that. As you can see, the bounce the auto attack is keeping them at bay because they can't really come in because they're so slow. And the increased range actually helps a lot too. Bye, Zool. Lucio's going down. Got her. Dude, that range increase is crazy. That's it. That's game. Super strong. As you can see there, 45,000 hero damage. I could dig that. That's real good. 45 hero damage, 139,000 siege damage, and 32,000 siege damage. MVP is what's up. Tassadar's broken, man. He is notoriously, like, ridiculous. This hero just does a little bit of everything. Just does a little bit of everything. Jack of all trades, for sure. You just gotta be preemptive with your shields, though. That's the important thing. I'll give it to our gray main. He did a good job. He did good. I like this. This is way better. Way better than I expected it would be. I mean, not way better than I expected, but I like the test of this. It went really well. Huh. Only 1 death on our bad team. Our Valeera didn't die once. That's really good play by her. They did not have vision of us, though. Super good. Alrighty. So level 1, we went Templar's Will. Level 2, Callous Embrace. Level 7, oops. 1, 4, 7, Resonation. Level 10, Force Wall. This gets you more slows. And then 13, we did Andruin's Wisdom, because while active or your basic attacks are 50% faster. Normally we go Nullification at this level range. 16, Focus Beam. This does percentage health while you have your Oracle up. And then level 20, Prismatic Link. So by getting this bounce, you actually are able to get a really long auto attack. Like, you can bounce it farther than your actual range, which is super nice, especially considering if you're just in a team fight. You can have that being applied to 2 targets. That's a lot of slows. And it's a lot of damage if you got that percentage health damage like I did. Against the tank, usually this is a pretty good build that you can just apply to the tank all of the time, because you're actively applying that slow mitigation to allow your team to escape, and also stacking your level 1, and then if you get the percentage health, dealing that extra damage per second. But yeah, this build is really interesting, and I would change a couple talents here. So at this level range, if you really want to, you could go Metal Acuity if you really want to. I still think that Resonation is really good for this. And then you can always go Archon if you feel the need. It's okay. I just like getting the extra slow from your passive attack because it just allows you to do what you want to do more. And in this level range, you'd probably want to go for Nullification usually. And then also Phase Disruption, because that synergizes with this Resonation talent at 16, because this gives you more heroes being hit by Psionic Storm have physical armor reduced by 25%, and then they take 25% more damage from basic attacks from all sources. So that's more likely scenario, because that just helps everybody on your team, not just yourself, and it's up more often, because the trait is a 30-second cooldown versus an 8-second cooldown. So, you know, I was just trying out something different there. So I would do that, but more likely. And then 20, you don't have to pick this talent, but it's obviously better. And then you can always go Force Barrier, because that's really good, or even Shield Battery. Doesn't matter. Like, they're all really good talents here at level 20. So, that's going to do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let me know what you guys think of Tassadar, how you like to play him, and whether or not this build is healthy for the game. A lot of people would want to see Tassadar, I think, removed, just because shields are not a fun thing to see, especially like Zarya and Tassadar, and kind of Medivh too, but Medivh's a little bit easier to counter. This level of shielding is a little bit of a pain in the ass for the majority of us. Oops, I said a bad word. So yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think it's fun, and it has its place within the auto-attacking niche. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, thank you all for joining me yet again, and see you all next time.